I know it's a good day, but the rats are still here, aren't they? I look out at the river and still see the bodies going by.
Still fighting the good fight, I see. Is the Lord Regent dead yet? If he is, then you'll need me even more than before. You think those fools in Dunwall Tower were in charge? My inventions have held this city together for 5 years. You all pine for your Empress. Did you know her at all? I did. Intimately. If you do not release me, my elixir will never be perfected. This city will choke on its own blood. You all pine for your Empress. Did you know her at all? I did. Intimately. If you do not release me, my elixir will never be perfected. This city will choke on its own blood.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
I wonder if the Admiral could get me a post in the Navy. I don't need anything fancy. Screams carry very well over the river. Can be heard for half a league out sometimes. Seems like every shore I pilot away from, them screams come out on the water behind me. I carry death wherever I go, it seems.
Did you kill anybody tonight? How many? I'm tired of being afraid. When I'm Empress, I'm going to make everyone else afraid instead. Just like you do, Corvo.
That's it. The Lord Regent's done. Farewell to Hiram Burroughs, you scheming piece of shit. Now we can bend the law to pardon our past crimes, Corvo. We'll find Dow, the assassin the Lord Regent sent to butcher the Empress. Then you can have your revenge. We'll have to move fast to clean up his mess. The armed forces will do their job. Martin has control of the overseers, and you, Trevor, do whatever it is you do with partners.
That's Lord Trevor Pendleton to you. Without me, you'll never command the nobility. They'll tear you apart like a fish.
Sorry, Corvo. We're nervous. Your work is done, and ours begins. The coronation will be an impromptu affair, but it still requires much preparation. Most of it we can handle, but there is the matter of security. Emily will be vulnerable to whoever killed her mother. I doubt history will repeat itself, but you must be sharp and wary tomorrow.
He's right. Rest. Restore yourself. Raid Piero's wares. Restock your ammo and make yourself ready. Just in case.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colvin, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Have you given Emily much spiritual education? The Seven Strictures? The Litany on the White Cliff?
No. I lack the qualifications, Overseer. High Overseer.
Perhaps you ought to send her to me, and soon. She is a spoiled child, even if she's to be an empress.
I had a nest egg saved up, buried outside in a glass jar, but this morning I discovered that rats ate through the lid and it all washed away in the mud.
When we move, I will not be taking any furnishings back with us. It's all contaminated by this place.
Do not attempt to interfere with the regular transfer of deceased persons to disposal centers in the flooded district.
I'll need the Abbey's blessing if I'm to marry well. I wonder if Martin can arrange it.
Sometimes when you come home, you smell like blood. If someone killed the Lord Regent and someone killed the Empress before that, how do I stop them from killing me? When I'm Empress, I want to build 2 giant ships and crash them into each other, and all of them will drown. I'm allowed to do that, right? I don't know if I like this, Corvo. Everybody's arguing. My great-great-grandfather conquered the Isles, but then he got poisoned. Callista told me.
The other day I saw Emily staring at you. Do you think she understands what you've done? The Pendletons, Lady Boyle? I think on some level she knows what's been done in her name.
Flooded district.
I won't be sorry to leave this place. Neither will Emily. Do you think the others resent her fondness for you? I hope I'll sleep better in Dunwall Tower. Fewer nightmares about rats, perhaps. I've told her an empress is always merciful. She says empresses are supposed to be ruthless. I wish she'd make more cheerful paintings. I'm tempted to burn the old ones. I suppose I should thank you. I just don't like to think of how you did this.
Oh, the scores I'll settle. Pritchett, Pennyworth, out on their asses. Emily will revoke the warrant on you tomorrow. Until then, legally there's still a fairly lavish reward, so I'd keep your head down and your mask on, if I were you.
We do all this work, all this risk, so that a child can assume leadership of an empire in chaos. I give us very slim odds. All of us. Will you be resuming your old post as Lord Protector? We'll need one. Things are very bad out there. So much poverty. Well, there's always work at the Pendleton mines. Morgan isn't really lurking in the storm sewer, is he? No. It's crazy. Just a dream.
You are one of the deadliest men I have ever encountered. If I had 100 of you, we'd rule the globe. The chaos we've caused is a double-edged sword. I think we'll need the City Watch strengthened. Dunwall is just the beginning. When the Navy's rebuilt, that's when the fun starts. Eat well tonight, Corvo. Once we install Emily, the work will begin of hunting the Lord Regent's ring of skulking spies and killers.
One thing I'll say for the Regent, he kept the commoners out of our business.
In the flooded district.
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work. I can't hold back now. I can control the Abbey. I just don't know if I can heal it.
The Abbey is corrupt, but as long as it stays that way, I can control it.
Campbell's journal was a gift.
We'll have to keep the overseers on the street maintaining order. These are faithless days. The outsider walks among us today. I can almost feel him.
What will you do now that the revolution's come, Mr. Corvo? I hope you have a good plan. I know I do.
Every week, there are more rats than before.
I wouldn't mind seeing Lydia go. All it takes is a hint of plague.
Corruption in city government services.
The others will set themselves up nice. Lords and all. I'll still be here.
Dust. Nothing changes for Cecilia.
So many dead. At least they were mostly commoners. Hello, Corvo. The Pendletons owe you a debt. I won't be sad to see the last of this place. At last, an empress on the throne again. Will it seduce her into becoming a despot? I half expect it.
Attention! Any disturbance in the region of Dunwall Tower this evening has been the result of a previously scheduled training exercise.
The strength of your hands, my genius, we blazed a trail of fire and blood, didn't we? Do you need me to put something together for you? Those fools think what they did matters, do they? A new Lord Regent. I feel the real war has been lost. My efforts to cure the plague have failed. Sokolov is a fraud. I see nothing but darkness before us.
I guess you'll be headed back to the tower soon. Gonna be a little easier this time, I hope. The river was in a temper this morning. Oh, it's got moods, it does, like my poor wife used to. If you should have any need of me, I'll still be ready to go, Corvo. Just because the Lord Regent is defeated doesn't mean I'll get lazy.
Attention, Dunwall all citizens. Do not attempt to interfere with the regular transfer of deceased persons to disposal centers in the flooded district.
That is not the vintage I asked for, you half-wit ox. No matter, just set it down. Leave both bottles and get out. I'm trying to write my memoirs.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir. Why I keep sticking my neck out for you eludes me. But I only gave you half the poison, Corvo. They were watching me do it, but not close enough. Maybe you'll survive it. I can hardly blame them for turning on you, after all the people slaughtered in the name of this cause. Those are crimes of state, and maybe they figure it'd be too hard to control Emily with you around. Could be they're right on that score. I'll drop you in a boat, and then I've got to ship out myself before they smother me in my sleep. That's the next thing. Makes the most sense. If you're lucky, you'll wake up and find your way out of this doomed city. If not, well, goodbye.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff.
Amateur work. He'll live.
That's up to Dowd.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
They butchered the deep ones here, breathing in the rich stink of their enchanted flesh. When the seawall broke, many strange things were drowned and forgotten.
Why would he come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
He can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful. He'll find a way.
They bring the bodies here with rough hands in cages. Some of them still breathing. The water is so cold, and it is the last thing they feel.
You're geared for field work.
I have a job tonight.
What's the delay?
I am gate-bound, not river-bound.
And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it?
Correct.
This prisoner we took, the bodyguard who was with the Empress, seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment when you're permitted to leave.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice. Very good. I did not see you approach. Now, attempt a transversal. Do not focus on your destination with your eyes. That is folly and will limit the potential of the power. You know the layout of the room. Instead, focus on where you wish to be standing, and it will be so. Excellent. We have no more to teach you for now. Return to your place of rest. Your real work with us begins tomorrow night.
Master.
May I not have a...
Master.
May I not have a moment of...
Corvo's beaten us, sir. He's killed men who have no equal in the Isles. I'm afraid he'll kill me, too. You said this couldn't happen, sir.
I didn't think it could. I always thought one of you, the strongest of you, might kill me. But not a stranger. A man not trained in our methods. But perhaps he will. Remain on watch, and kill him if you can. Maybe you'll surprise us both. So he's dead. Farewell, Lord Regent. Royal Spy Master. Hiram Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But someone beat me to it. Someone very dangerous, it seems. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could. No one should have to kill an empress. Nice try, Corvo. But inside my mind is the last place you want to be. Test yourselves against Corvo. And now we fight the duel that no two others could fight, against the ticking of the clock. I've waited for this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life, or mine. Why are you fighting? For the men who poisoned you and left you to die? Or your dead empress? Go on, strike as if you mean it. You know I killed her. Fool! We're of the same breed, you and I. We kill for others. You think I'm your enemy? I've never lied to you. Hit harder. You're not fighting late. Nice try, Corvo. You've got to strike faster if you want my blood. This is who protected the Empress. You've got to strike faster if you want my blood. This is who protected the Empress. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your Empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I see the design on the back of your hand, the mark of the outsider himself. And I remember all I've done. The years of waiting for the right moment to step forward from an alley and drive a knife between the ribs of some noble. All the money exchanging hands from one rich bastard or another. Killing for one of them 1 year, then being paid to kill him in return the next. I remember bending at the shrines, listening as the outsider whispered that I was going to change things, that I was somehow important. It felt good. It made me believe I was powerful. But what have I accomplished? More than you have, or much less. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing, so my life is in your hands. Make your choice. And you choose mercy. Extraordinary. And you choose.
These waters are greedy. They will never give back what they have taken.
I can't see anything. I must be in a basement.
There's no hospital. I told you that. You think they round people up because there's a cure?
They're city guards. They're supposed to protect people.
They did. They protect the healthy people from people like us, the sick ones.
I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they?
1 in 1,000. 10,000.
Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
Goodbye, my boy. Strange. You don't look ill. Strange. You don't look ill. You're not a victim, not a guard. A spirit from the void, maybe. Another wagon comes every few minutes. How many do you think have died? They say 1/3 of the city. I wouldn't have believed it, but I saw the mound of corpses myself. They dropped us in it. I don't blame them. I know why they do it. But I only wanted to die at home.
Get back. What the hell are you? You some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks, but that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way. What do you want from me? To rob me? Looking for a quick roll in the mud? To rescue me? Well, I am not going anywhere. I came here all on my own, and I'm staying right here. Do you think it's better out there? I hate to break it to you, but this is it. This is Dunwall, what you see right here. Flooded district, estate district, anywhere else. It's all gonna be the same soon. Don't you have a plague wagon to catch?
Even the terrible floods were not enough to wash away the sorrows of Dunwall. This city is built on the bones of the great ones. They butchered the deep ones here, breathing in the rich stink of their enchanted flesh.
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on what short gate?
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great.
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy.
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just... Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on...
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on what short gate? We'll be fried.
We can worry about that when we get there. I don't hear you with any better ideas.
That's because you've got fat in your ears. Those tall boys are just waiting for a chance to cut loose. We get power to their lights.
Can't stand this waiting anymore. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on what short gate? We'll be fried.
We can worry about that when we get there. I don't hear you with any better ideas.
That's because you've got fat in your ears. Those tall boys are just waiting for a chance to cut loose. We get power to their lights, and they'll go off to hunt plaguers. We can slip right past.
To kill what, a dozen people? I didn't get into this to kill people.
If only you knew how to tie off a boat. We need to make up our minds. That guy in the mask I saw? He came up from the dry canal. That's whaler territory. They're bad news.
Okay. We'd better make sure the coast is clear before we pack up. Don't want to get caught with our pants down.
I don't care if I'm wearing pants or not, as long as I get out of here.
I just had it. Did I drop it?
I see you've got the barrier up. About... Where are you? I see you've got the barrier up. About time.
Would have been done sooner if live buggers didn't keep climbing back out. How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the long drop?
Nothing ever changes. You should know that.
Some guy on the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on up there?
Beautiful. The way you express yourself. Now shut up about it. I'm told there might still be plague carriers running around down here.
They poke their heads out sometimes, but I've had my hands so full with these diseased bastards coming out of the canal, I truly can't be bothered.
Well, the tall boys have orders to burn them out. If a weeper gets out, well, then we've got the same problem 100 times over.
This is exactly why those jackasses who run the plague wagon need to gut the bodies before they throw them in here.
Well, when we get the lights back on, it'll be easier. We've got more tanks of whale oil on their way.
Finally. The last thing I need to do is crawl around looking for them.
Right. Stop it. Have...
Oh, you bet. Because the...
Someone there?
I need more men! We're not taking this one alive! Firing!
I see you've got the barrier up. About time.
Would have been done sooner if live buggers didn't keep climbing back out. How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the long drop?
Nothing ever changes. You should know that.
Some guy on the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on up there?
Beautiful. The way you express yourself. Now shut up about it. I'm told there might still be plague carriers running around down here.
They poke their heads out sometimes, but I've had my hands so full with these diseased bastards coming out of the canal, I truly can't be bothered.
Well, the tall boys have orders to burn them out. If a weeper gets out, well, then we've got the same problem 100 times over.
This is exactly why those jackasses who run the plague wagon need to gut the bodies before they throw them in here.
Well, when we get the lights back on, it'll be easier. We've got more tanks of whale oil on their way.
Finally. The last thing I need to do is crawl around looking for them.
Right. I'm headed back to civilization, or what's left of it. Have fun in here.
Oh, you bet. Because the tall boys are such great conversationalists.
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the masked guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it, Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though. It was a fog, and then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him, deeper into the sewers. Like a nightmare, something came up and started attacking. Slackjaw's still in there. If he can kill it, I don't know. City Watch bastards, hiding behind their walls.